Hi guys, Shopper back once again with another mint in box, and today we're looking at another pair of Fortnite 4-inch solo mode figures from Jazwares, who are kind enough to send these along to me. And we've got some real interesting characters this time around. We've got Tempest and we've got Y0ND3R, and they come in the clamshell packaging as is to be expected, but they come without the small singular piece of building material, which is a cost-cutting measure, and I don't mind it because frankly I have too many of those. But they can be put to good use, as you'll see in another video. But for now, let's take a look at these figures. Obviously purple rarity, we've got Tempest, consumed by the storm, back for revenge, and Y0ND3R, party like there's no tomorrow. And you've got the wave mates of Midfield Maestro, which is the first football Fortnite figure I've seen, I think. I don't think there's many others. And Bone Wasp, which is a really cool name for a skin that I have no real interest in. There's so many skins now, like, they're not always going to appeal to you. But these two, pretty nice. They're each unique in their own way. So let's get them out of the packaging so we can take a look at them further. So out of the packaging we have some very good looking figures. I will forewarn you that I had to do a little modification to Tempest himself because his feet joints were painted over. The ball joint itself is prone to twisting, so I needed to do a little bit of surgery, put it in some hot water, scrape out the connecting joint to the foot, just so I could move it without the ankle breaking, because that's a problem that some of these figures can have, where the joints are painted over, you try to move the ankle too much and the peg that goes into the foot will just snap right off. So buyer beware. Just make sure if you are planning on like displaying these, or you don't want to break it right out of the packaging, just give it a quick look-see and just have it in some warm water for a little bit, just so it softens the plastic and you can start to manipulate the joint a fair bit. With that PSA out of the way, we have Tempest from the Raging Storm set, along with his Stormbolt pickaxe. And we have Y0ND3R from the Twin Table set. This is his flare variation, where it is a nice black and gold number, looking very fancy. This guy was from Season 9, and this guy was from the Season X Battle Pass. Y0ND3R is kind of an evolution of DJ Y0ND3R. He's more famous, he's richer, so he's decked out with all of the bling. He also comes with his scepter, which has a 3 in it. Yeah, the E's are replaced with 3s because leet speak in it. And yeah, they're very good figures. They've got all of the standard Fortnite range articulation, and you really can't grumble at that. It's why I love this line so much. Just the sheer amount of articulation you can get out of a figure for a tenner is astounding, especially when other lines are failing so badly with it. I will say that Y0ND3R out of the two has the more limber joints. Like, I had no trouble with his ankles, they just click nice and safely. Enough grip to keep them in place, but loose enough where you don't really have to worry about them snapping off. Decent head movement all around, and this nice soft rubbery jacket, you could remove it so he just has a very nice tux, but I think he looks silly enough with the gold llama head, so it might be good just to keep the collar around his neck so he doesn't look quite as weird. But yeah, it's a very nice, like almost Michael Jackson inspired, like very Daft Punk as well. He's a conglomeration of a bunch of different eclectic musical artist styles. Tempest is the one that I'm really happy with, because they've included a bunch of translucent plastic for his head, his right arm, and the lower part of his left arm. It should go into his torso here as well, really, but there's going to be some issue with that unless you want to cast that whole torso in translucent plastic and then paint everything over. That'd bring the cost up a little bit, but to get the effect of Tempest being this kind of living conduit for the storm, I think this is a good effect, and I'm a sucker for translucent plastic. It just looks so good whenever it's used effectively. These figures are of course compatible with all of the Fortnite 4-inch weapons that you can get in various forms. So you can have lots of playability. They have the holes in the feet that will allow for them to stick to any of the building materials. So you can have them hold up on any number of structures that you build using the materials found in other sets, really emphasizing the crossplay features of the Fortnite toy range that I really like. So yeah, they look really cool. Each of these figures costs around £9.99, and for that price I can highly recommend them. These two, or even their two wave mates, because every Fortnite figure is going to be someone's favourite. So even if these two don't really catch your eye, check out Bone Wasp and Midfield Maestro. They might be more your speed. But I really like this line. Really happy that Jazwares has sent me a couple more to really play with and give my thoughts on. And you can find them at all good toy retailers for £9.99. So thank you guys for watching. As always, I've been Sharpo. This has been the Fortnite 4-inch solo mode figures, Tempest and Y0ND from Jazwares. And I'll catch you guys next time for another Mint in Box.